Now today in the battle arena, well, we've got Clark Kent, Kal-El, Superman, going up against Thanos, the Mad Titan. The guy's able to fight against the Avengers all by himself. So who's coming out top here? Well, let's find out. Now, Superman is the Man of Steel, the last son of Krypton. And because of that, well, it's definitely safe to say that he's the strongest, the most powerful hero in the DCEU. And so I guess, first things first, we gotta answer the question of just how strong is he? Well, in Man of Steel, Superman is able to hold up part of an oil rig platform, sent Namek flying away with a punch, flipped over several trains on impact. He stood under, overpowered the world engine that was transforming Earth into Krypton, and destroyed a huge part of Metropolis, actually most of Metropolis, during his fight with General Zod, even punching Zod across the city just a few hits. Then in the next movie, Batman v Superman, Clark pulled a 6,000-ton ship and sent Doomsday flying way up into space, just a few punches too. And then finally, in Justice League, he effortlessly overpowered Aquaman, Cyborg, and Wonder Woman. They even move an inch when they attacked. And Wonder Woman and Aquaman were both the two powerhouses of the League before Clark showed up. He's destroyed the New God Steppenwolf, creating shockwaves with his strikes. Managed to separate the three mother boxes. And even though that is difficult to quantify, it took the power of Zeus to do it last time. There was even a random headline clipping that said that Clark shifted a tectonic plate in order to stop an earthquake. So just insane power. So strong. So crazy strong. But on the other hand, well, let's take a look at Thanos. He's the Mad Titan. The guy who collected all 6 Infinity Stones, wiped out half the life in the universe, and just like Superman is the toughest hero in the DCEU, well, it's safe to say that Thanos is the strongest villain in the MCU. He's just as strong, if not stronger, than the Hulk. He was able to easily beat the Hulk in a fight, effortlessly snap Loki's neck, and kick Thor around like it was nothing. He is able to hold off both Thor and worthy Captain America, easily overpowered Iron Man, shattered his armor, and even managed to crush Vision's vibranium skull, rip out the Mind Stone from his forehead. And then there was his fight with Captain Marvel. For almost a year, Marvel, Kevin Feige, everyone was hyping up Carol as being the strongest hero in the MCU. The one who's going to beat Thanos, turn the tide for the Avengers, win this fight. Yet the first time that Carol went up against Thanos, when Thanos didn't have on the gauntlet, he was able to overpower her and send her flying away. Second time, well, Captain Marvel did manage to hold back Thanos' hand and actually overpower him, knock him to his knees. But, and this is important, this doesn't necessarily mean that Captain Marvel is stronger than Thanos. Because Thanos got on the Infinity Gauntlet at the time. Or I guess technically the Stark Gauntlet, it doesn't matter. The Gauntlet had enough power to completely ruin Hulk's arm. It killed Iron Man, RIP. And even significantly injured Thanos the second time he used it. So putting it on here definitely weakened Thanos to at least some degree. And yet Thanos was still able to hold his own, and actually hold her back for a time with just one hand while she was using it too. But what about durability? I mean, yeah, both of these guys can dish out a punch, but how strong is their jaw? How much can they take in return? Well, Superman has taken blasts from Kryptonian warships. He's taken a whole barrage of attacks from a Batman trying to kill him, which was very un-Batman of Bruce. And he's taken Doomsday's energy blast and giant energy waves, even survived a nuclear explosion. Clark has also been tossed through multiple skyscrapers. He smashed through a mountain. He took attacks from Doomsday, from General Zod, from Faora and Namek. after being resurrected, was completely unfazed by attacks from Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Cyborg all at the same time. Plus, like we mentioned in other videos, a big advantage that we gotta talk about here is that Superman has a healing factor. Not necessarily like a healing factor like Wolverine or Deadpool, but if Clark is ever significantly injured, well, he can return back to full power just by being exposed to the sunlight. And we can't technically count Superman as being taken out of the fight here because he recovers so quickly. And Clark has actually been injured, exposed to sunlight, and then come back and won the fight on two separate occasions. Same thing could potentially happen here. On the other hand, while Thanos is taking attacks from Hulk, from Iron Man, really he's taking attacks from most all of the Avengers, all the Guardians, no problem. He's taken lightning blasts from both Thor and Captain America, got right back up. Taken photon blasts from Captain Marvel, been right back at it, and he was able to survive Scarlet Witch's attack. And man, seeing how powerful she is in WandaVision and seeing her actually destroy an Infinity Stone, that's pretty impressive. Also, just wielding the Infinity Stones is an incredible durability feat, even though it might not look like it. Tony said that the glove is channeling enough energy to light up a continent. And Joe and Anthony Russo said that the Hulk was the only Avenger who could possibly wield the stones. Thor, even Captain Marvel couldn't do it. We saw what it did to Hulk. Yet Thanos was able to wield the gauntlet and snap his fingers on multiple occasions, or wield the gauntlet and still fight against people. And then finally, we've got speed. And Superman is so much faster here. That's not even a question. But Thanos has been able to react to throws from both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. He's actually dodged or blocked attacks from Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Hulk, and others. And is just fast enough to fight against the Trinity all at once. He was even able to spin his sword so quickly he can deflect Iron Man's blast. Not going to do much when you're going up against a speedster like Clark, but still, it's worth noting. However, on the other hand, well, Superman has been able to move so fast he can nearly keep up with the Flash. Move so fast that Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Cyborg all look like statues compared to him. This is so impressive. Even Wonder Woman is faster than Thanos, seeing as how she's able to lasso onto lightning, and she's an extremely casual bullet timer. And Superman was over here making Diana look like she was frozen in time. Then later went on to blitz her and stop her from clashing her bracelets. And it's not even like Superman just used this level of speed while he was evil Superman, so he wouldn't use this level of speed against Thanos. Because look at the Steppenwolf encounter. During his fight with Steppenwolf, man, he absolutely dominated that fight. Saying how, one, Steppenwolf didn't land a single punch, and two, Clark just made him look silly. And Steppenwolf was fast enough to fight against Wonder Woman, so he's definitely on a par with Thanos in speed, if not faster himself. Now Thanos is the better fighter. He's an extremely skilled, well-trained fighter, going up against Iron Man, Thor, Captain America all at once. But at his core, this guy is a boxer, a brawler, a grappler. He relies much more on his physical power rather than his technical skill. He's also got that sword, which has been able to cleave right through Captain America's indestructible shield. But I guess you can technically say the same thing with Steppenwolf. He's a great fighter too, being a warlord with centuries of experience, being able to fight against the trained warrior Wonder Woman. He's also got his powerful axe. He's able to hack right into Cyborg. And yet when Superman went up against him, Steppenwolf's skill was nothing because of Clark's speed. And Steppenwolf's axe was easily countered and destroyed by his heat vision and his freeze breath. I mean, It's looking like the same exact thing could happen here. And yeah, so end of the day, I really do see this fight playing out almost the exact same way as Superman's fight with Steppenwolf. Thanos really is just a more powerful version of Steppenwolf. But he's gonna be injured by Superman's punches, just like he was with Thor, Captain Marvel, arguably Hulk. He's gonna be blasted back by Superman's heat vision, just like with Thor, Cap's lightning. And I genuinely believe that Thanos is gonna have a seriously hard time even just laying a hand on him. He might not be able to even land a punch. Steppenwolf couldn't even land a punch, and he was able to fight evenly with Wonder Woman. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to give this one over to the Man of Steel. Superman's strength, his speed, his power, just too much, even for someone like Thanos. Superman is on a whole other level. He's on a class of his own. He's coming out on top here. Superman wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure that like button, subscribe button, turn on notifications, join the Fanco army, and I will see y'all next time.